Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Here, the group has joined. Wow. So I just realized I was going to have a. Oh, let me clean this. Let me clean this. I might have a fingerprint here. Hold on. I was going to have a another live for Sunday for people who can't make it on Friday, and I realized Sunday's Mother's Day, and so I have a 5 o'clock dinner reservation somewhere, and I'm going to have to make an announcement tomorrow that I have to cancel Sunday's live. Oh, good evening. Hello, everybody. Let's see. From the UK. I came up with a great idea today to talk about something other than me. No, actually, it is about me. So, yes, happy Mother's Day. And so we have reservations for 4. Uh, I'm doing okay. Thank you, Dragonheart. Hello, Sushi King. Is that really live? Ow. Yeah. So it's 5:53. I'm going to wait till 6 o'clock before I make any announcements. Uh, Ripping this today. Mega Dream. I pulled some nice cards I think I ripped one of those last week. I can't even remember. Can't remember. Belfast. Wow. I like Belfast better than Bell Slow, tell you the truth. Hi from Tampa Bay. We lived in Clearwater Beach for a while next to Terry Brodet. I don't know if you knew who Terry was. He was better known as Hulk Hogan. Yeah, last time I ripped one of these, I really had a lot of nice stuff. So it was good. Well, welcome here, Dragonheart. You're going to find I talk about me a lot. I just tell you, well, you can't imagine what's happened to me. I can't believe what's happened to me in my life. You know, I haven't told a tenth of the stories to my children because I don't think they'd believe me. I think my children would think I'm like Walter Mitty. Like, are you kidding, Dad? Come on. And then you haven't heard the majority of it. Uh, there's wait to hear what I'm doing tonight. But yeah, I have some stories I can't tell. I just can't tell them for a lot of reasons. Uh, I can't tell him for just say a lot of reasons. I have great stories. There's so much I can't talk about. It's so sad. I want to talk about it, but I can't. I started collecting Pokemon about 2.5 to 3 years ago. I was a realtor in Las Vegas, and I was buying sports cards. And I went in one day to a card show, and everybody was Pokemon. And I was like, wow. So I went back to this card store, a big one. It's called the Legacy Sports Cards. It's the biggest one in Las Vegas. And I said to the owner, percentage wise, how much of your sales is Pokemon versus sports cards? And he said, Pokemon's 60% of our sales. And I was like, what? So I started buying. The good news about it was when I was a realtor, I sold a lot of houses and I didn't have to work. So I would go into that card store and go, give me one of those boxes, one of those boxes, one of those boxes, one of those boxes, one of those boxes. I actually went into a place called 888 Collectibles. Yes, I am half Italian, by the way. My mother's name was Cusimano, Carmela Cusimano. So 888 Collectibles in Las Vegas, wonderful store. And they have these big glass display cabinets. And I'm looking at one and I'm looking at one. And the guy goes, can I help you? Hello, slot master. And I said, yeah, the back row here, I want every one of them. I'd come home with 150 cards from that store. That 888 Collectibles is probably the best store Pokemon wise I've ever been in. Hey, just think. Just think. Okay, so let's see. It's 5:56. I don't want to really start talking about things until 6 o'clock because there's only 36 people on so far. Really? I haven't been in we've been back in New Jersey for 2 years, so I haven't been in 888 Collectibles for 2 years. But that was the first place that somebody ever asked me for a photo, if I could take a photo with their child. And I said, yeah, sure. But I was just starting. I was a small, and the owner said, this guy's a YouTuber. And he goes, I just got a feeling that he's going to make it. Because I was buying so many cards. Yeah. Well, the last Saturday, I had that power failure here. Somebody hit a pole and took a pole down, and we had no power for like an hour and 20 minutes. Do I ever come to Texas? I've been within the past year. I've been in Texas. I drove through it on Route 40. And holy schmoly, is Texas big. And they got a lot of windmills. Holy crow. Wow. Stunning how many windmills are in Texas and how flat Texas is. Just crazy. But what we did was we had to bring we were in Vegas, so we had 2 cars. We sold one of our cars to Carvana, and the other car we drove home. So my sweetheart doesn't like taking long trips, so we were doing 300 miles a day. So it took us, and we stayed in my son's house for a week in Tennessee. So it took us like almost 3 weeks to get home. We were doing 300 miles a day, and we stopped at one of my favorite places ever. We went to Meteor Crater, Arizona. She thought I was crazy, but man, I really wanted to see that. It's like so cool to see a meteor crater out in the middle of the desert. Man, it's huge. I've been in Stanley Cup Finals. I've had seats where I've actually photographed the game where the Devils, I don't want to say it because Wings Rule just came on, but where the Devils won the Stanley Cup against the team from Detroit. They swept them. And the Red Wings were favored and the Devils swept them. Oof, that had to hurt. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And so it's okay. It's, the only people I really don't like, I hate saying it, I don't like the Rangers. The New York Rangers, man, oh man, oh man. I don't. A long story where I got into a fight in a Devils game against six Ranger fans, 6 of them and 1 of me. And I don't think I'll tell that story tonight. So is it 6 o'clock? It is 6 o'clock. So here's what we're going to do. This is what I'm going to rip today. Maybe some packs also, because I have a drawer here just filled with packs. And I mean, I got some amazing packs in here. I got packs that people have never seen. Hold on. In fact, I'm not going to see it right now. I have packs that, where are they? Come on, Gramps. I'm not going to find it. There's a pack in here. It's a special pack, and I can't find it. I don't want to spend 10 minutes looking for a pack. There's a lot of packs in here. Hello, Sir Side Duck. Okay. Let's see what I want to talk about today. When I rip this, I'm looking for 5 cards. The Mega Gengar, Mega Dragonite, which is gold, the Pikachu, the Mega Dragonite, which is normal Dragonite, and the Team Rocket Mewtwo. The Mega Gengar in a PSA 10, and it'll all go out to PSA. The Mega Gengar is $1,000 card. So So here's what we're going to do. We're going to have a giveaway. Last week, the giveaway was a Mimikyu EX box. And that got mailed out right away. They answered right away, and I sent it out like the next day. And that's a nice thing that you can get an EX box in the mail. This, like I said, I'm going to have to cancel Sundays because Sunday is Mother's Day, and I have a Mother's Day appointment. So, yeah, I have a Mother's Day dinner planned in a restaurant in my town. So this giveaway, I'm going to go shopping. I'm going to a card show tomorrow. I'm going to buy whatever the giveaway is at the card show. I don't have it now. So I'm going to get it tomorrow. And to join this giveaway, I would suggest you say this on 2 videos. Say it on this video and say it on another video. And just say the number 58, because today is 5/8, May 8th. So just say 58 by the time this live ends. And I would put it on it. Sometimes, for some reason, some of these may not come through. Some of these that you're putting on the live. So put it on another video also if you can. Let's just say the number 58. So you can say it twice. Don't worry, I won't kick you out. I only, the people that got to me were the people that were entering 10, 15, 20 times last week. I deleted them. From the giveaway. They don't listen. They don't read the rules. It's like I'm making videos for nobody. All they want to do is click on and maybe they can win a box or a card or something. It's just crazy. So, hey, Zach Bloom, how are you? Hey, Deb. Okay, so we're going to be ripping this. But what I want to talk about today is something that I've never really talked about on these lives. So I'll just show you this one more time. To enter today's giveaway, say 58 on this video and another video. So I wish I could hear you guys. That's so sad that I can only talk one direction. I wish I could hear you. So I want to talk about, this is going to sound crazy, the concerts I've been to in my life. And tell me what your favorite concerts, if you've ever been to a concert, tell me what your favorite concerts have been. Good. Right now, just if you can just say what your favorite concert you ever went to was, let me know. And I just want to look at it. I'm going to get a drink because I'm getting dry already. Maybe set up a Discord. My son's always telling me to set up Discord for Call of Duty because he always gets banned. He always gets chat banned. Wow. ZZ Top, Slayer, Tet. Holy crow. Carrie Underwood. Yeah, Elton John, nice. I've seen Elton. 21 Pilots, very nice. They're a Las Vegas group. Metallica. My son loves Metallica. My son's a heavy metal person. He's a monster. He's got muscles on muscles. Let me tell you, man. And he lifts weights, and man, he is strong. And he boxed at Lou Costello's in Patterson. He is a monster-looking guy. He's scary looking. He's so strong looking. Okay. So concerts I've been to. And I've divided it into 3 groups. The first group was a bullet for my Valentine. The first group, I'll tell you a little story about that. But I'll get to that in a minute. The first group was concerts I've been to with my ex. The second group was concerts I took my children to, just so they could see my music. The third group is concerts with my sweetheart, Suze. Yes, Steely Dan at PNC Bank Arts Center. I've been to be at PNC twice for concerts. I was going to tell you something about a concert, and it's gone from my mind. That's darn. Let's think. Okay, let's just talk about, first of all, Text to speech, donation, text to speech. I'll have to investigate that. Florida Georgia line, sure. So this is what the concerts I went to in my early days. So when I was basically 20 years old to 40 years old. Okay. The first concert I ever remember going to, you're not going to believe this, was a concert called the Concert for Bangladesh at Madison Square Garden. It was two of the Beatles, George Harrison and Ringo Starr. It was Eric Clapton, Bob Dylan, Billy Preston, Leon Russell, Badfinger, Klaus Vorman. It was a concert that they raised money for Bangladesh. They did two shows. They did an afternoon show and an evening show. And I went to the evening show where Ringo forgot the words to his song, It Don't Come Easy. He was singing, It Don't Come Easy, and he forgot the words. So he was, da, 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 da. Now, this is how things have changed. The Concert for Bangladesh was in 1971. So that was a long time ago. That was wow. 55 years ago. Wow. I have a ticket stub here somewhere in this house. It cost me $4.50 to go to that concert. I swear to God. $4.50. Two tickets. Hello, Lavacero. Two tickets, less than $10. Yeah, 40 years old. I'm 74. Okay, that was the first one I remember. Now, in those early days, you're going to be surprised at who I really liked, what kind of music. No, not really. I went to see the Rolling Stones, I'm going to say at least 10 times. Every time the Rolling Stones came on tour, I'd go see them. Say they'd be in Madison Square Garden twice, I'd see them both nights. So I've seen the Rolling Stones easily 10 times. I've seen David Bowie 10 times. I really was a big David Bowie fan. Everything from, I can't even remember. The last one I saw, I think, was the Glass Spider tour. And Peter Frampton played the guitar for him in the Glass Spider tour. How cool. Because Frampton had been in a car accident or a motorcycle accident, and he almost didn't make it. So now, when Frampton was big, I saw Frampton in concert, and it was, the name of the tour was Frampton Comes Alive. That was the name of his album also, that great album that he made. That was a great concert. I saw a group called The Fix, F-I-X-X. Most people don't remember them. You know, a lot of these things, you won't know the group's name, but if you heard the song, you'd say, oh, that's who that is. The Fix sang a song called Red Skies at Night, was their big song. You say, I don't know that song, but it was, I'm not going to sing, so don't worry about it. I didn't see Rush. I saw Gordon Lightfoot at Lincoln Center. What was funny about that was I was in jeans and a t-shirt, and the woman next to me had a mink coat on. Now, I saw a concert, and I'm not sure if it was Steely Dan or Steel Eye Span. I can't remember. But the leading group, we walked out of there and said, Mimikyu is my favorite Pokemon. We walked out of there and said, wow, that lead group was great. It was I had never heard of them, and they were awesome. It was a group called Yes. It was a great concert that night. We saw Procol Harum. I don't know if you remember them. They had a song called Whiter Shade of Pale. Whiter Shade of Pale. Yeah, I like Gengar and Charizard also. Yeah, I love pulling Charizards. Pulling a Charizard is my favorite card, but Mimikyu is my favorite character. And my favorite card, the real card, is the stained glass of the legendary three birds, Articuno, Moltres, and Zapdos. That is such a beautiful card. That is a spectacular card. Oh, congratulations. Hope you get some tens back. So we saw, yes, Steely Dan. I saw the Ramones in a very small venue, which was pretty cool. We saw him in like a bar. And I saw Patti Smith. And I had, that was so long ago. We're talking back in the 70s with Patti Smith. And just recently, I looked online at her hits. I thought she was like a one-hit wonder. Man, she had 7 to 10 really big songs. Patti Smith. Do you remember her? Oh, the Lovebirds. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but the Lovebirds cost $3,000. That's raw. Just PSA 10. That might be a $10,000 card. Oh, my goodness. Send it. I love the birds. Give me the bird. So then the kids started growing up, and I wanted to show them what kind of music I liked. So I took them to see, and this is not in any numerical order. If anything weird about this, I'll let you know. I took them to see Paul McCartney and Wings. So my children all got to see at least one of the Beatles play, Paul McCartney. That was at Giants Stadium. It was in the football stadium. It was a pretty good concert. We also at Giants Stadium I took the kids to see Bon Jovi. The lead group was a group called Squeeze. They had a song called Pulling Muscles from a Shell. You might remember these, you might not. But the funny part was the MC of that concert was a guy named Sam Kinison. I don't know if you remember Sam Kinison. It was the most vulgar MC I've ever heard, but it was so much fun. Bon Jovi was a great concert. I took the kids to see the Cars. You remember the Cars? Anybody? I'll tell you a little story about the Cars. I was in Toys R Us on Route 17 in Paramus, New Jersey. And I was walking through the store, and I saw the lead singer of the Cars, Rick Ocasek. And I'm like, he's very distinctive looking. You can't miss him. And I was like, wow, if he's here, his wife is here. She's here. So I just start going up and down aisles looking for her. And all of a sudden, there's a 6 foot tall woman. And I said, and she was 6 foot tall and 135 pounds. And I said, that's her. Her name was, does anybody know Rick Ocasek's wife's name? Anybody? Nobody knows it. She's a very famous woman. Her name was Paulina Porzakova. You may not know the name, but you've seen her. 2 years, she was the cover girl for the Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition. That's what you get when you're a rock star. Like Billy Joel and Christy Brinkley. They didn't seem right together, but he was a rock star. So that was the Cars. One of the concerts, hello, that I was glad I took my kids to. I took them to see Aerosmith. So here we are in the concert venue. We had pretty good seats. And it's my oldest son, my second son. My third son is next to me because he's the youngest one. And his head's on my shoulder and he's sleeping. And the Aerosmith is playing. I'm doing fine, thank you. So when Dream On comes on, I give my son the elbow. I said, get up, it's Dream On. And because I didn't want him to miss the biggest song that they had, Aerosmith. And one other little story, but I'm going to say this first. We're going to have a giveaway for tonight. I'll get whatever it is tomorrow, and I'll let you know. I'll make a video tomorrow. So just say 58 on any video or short of mine. You can say it here and one that's not live, okay? Thank you for being here, even if it's just for a minute there, Prissy. Prissy Lissy. Say 58, people, and you'll be in the giveaway. And the giveaway, uh, Sunday's Mother's Day. I sh- I should be able to do it tomorrow and have it online by Sunday morning. Okay, I'll try. So now Aerosmith, go back to that. Steven Tyler is the lead singer. So I'm walking through Manhattan. I had a computer business in Wall Street, and I'm for some reason I'm in the Tribeca area, which is the Triangle Below Canal, and it's kind of a residential area. But I had some customers in there, and I'm walking down the street, and it's wintertime, and here comes a woman walking towards me. She's got a ski hat on and a scarf that's like this. And as she's getting up close, I said to myself, "Oh my God." And I know who it was. And as she's going past me, I said, "Hello." And she said, "Hi." I don't know if she knew that I knew who she was. It was Liv Tyler, Steven Tyler's daughter. She had very distinctive eyes, very distinctive. My t-shirts are right here. I got one right here, right here. So when I worked in New York, I'd always bump into celebrities. So one day I was in 1211, I think it was 1211 Avenue of the Americas. It's a Midtown place. And I'm waiting for an elevator bank to open on the main floor. And I'm looking down and the door's open and I look up and I look back down, but there was one person in the elevator. So this is what I did. I went like this. It was the girl Sigourney Weaver from Alien. I don't know if you remember her. Why not? Why can't you comment? I can't write. I can't. I'll never remember. But Sigourney Weaver, and actually, I always thought she wasn't that attractive, but in person, she was actually very pretty. So, and when I looked up in shock, she smiled because she realized I knew who she was. And I would always bump into celebrities. You'd be surprised. I'm surprised how many celebrities I bumped into in New York or in. One of my children worked in the LA area, and just on the streets of LA, you'd bump into celebrities all the time. Just pulled the Stormy V with Misty from a single pack. Wow, that Stormy. If that's the one, there's a really hot Stormy card. Okay. I took the kids to see Def Leppard after the drummer lost an arm in I think a motorcycle accident, maybe a car accident. I don't remember. And so they'd set up a special drum set for him where he could use his feet and his one arm, and it was pretty amazing. He did okay by me. And while they were performing, the lead group was a group called Four Non-Blondes. Sometimes lead groups are good, sometimes lead groups suck. So Four Non-Blondes. And when I'm done with this list, then I'm going to rip a little. So I was working and I won tickets to see the Eagles down in Atlantic City. Well, Atlantic City is actually, I live in North Jersey. You know, Jersey's not a big state, but Atlantic City's like 140 miles away. It's not close. So I took my third son and we saw the Eagles, and Joe Walsh had a camera on his head looking out at the crowd, and he had a big screen behind him so you could see his perspective of the crowd. Crowd cam, that's what they called it. Crowd cam, which was pretty cool. And they sang all their big hits. And of course, Hotel California is my favorite song by the Eagles. So on the way home, I'm going to mention this. Somebody just said PNC Art Center. On the way home, I pulled into the PNC Art Center. And my son, who's the third one, who's at the time 18, says, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm getting tickets to this concert." He goes, "Don't get me one." I said, "Yeah, I'm going to get you a ticket. Me and you were going." He goes, "No, I'm not going to go to that concert." I said, "Yeah, you will." So I got tickets to the concert. We sat in the grass at PNC Art Center has chairs, but then they have like an amphitheater, and you could put a blanket down and sit in the grass and watch the concert. It's so cool. So it was so we go there. My son, I talked him into going. So we go there, we pull into the parking lot, we get out of the car. Now he's 6'6", so he stands out like a sore thumb. He's tall. And every girl walking past us looks like they're an 18-year-old hottie. And he's looking around at all of them going, maybe this isn't such a bad idea. So we saw Journey, Styx, and REO Speedwagon. Now, Journey didn't have Steve Perry. He's already gone from the band. So he had like a Japanese, an Asian guy singing. Styx, the lead singer, had left, Dennis DeYoung. So they had another guy playing the keyboards. And REO Speedwagon was the original group. So now when Styx is on, they start playing Come Sail Away. And my son goes, this is their song? I said, yeah. Don't you know who these people are? He's like, no, I had no idea this was Styx. Come Sail Away. So here we go. Page 2. When I'm done reading this, we're going to then get into this. So now, these are concerts I went to with my sweetie downstairs. We went to see, at a smaller venue, Hall & Oates do a Christmas concert. It was so bad, we walked out. It was so bad, we walked out. And I like Hall & Oates. It was bad. Mr. Roboto, great song by, and we'll talk about that in a little while. Great song by Styx. Oh, I have a great story there. I have to get a drink. I have a great story about Mr. Roboto. So I'm out at a Thanksgiving dinner. I got invited to a Thanksgiving dinner with my sweetheart. And it's this gentleman that I know. My sweetheart and his girlfriend are very good friends, so that's why we got invited. And he has 2 sons that are like 14 years old and are studying Japanese. So the one son sitting next to me, and then on the other side of him is the other son. So it's dinner time, and I'm going to have a little roll, and there was butter over there. And I said to the one son, could you please pass me the butter? And he grabs the butter, and I go, domo arigato. So in part of the song, Mr. Roboto, they sing, domo arigato, Mr. Roboto, which means thank you very much, Mr. Roboto. So I said, domo arigato. And now remember, these kids are learning Japanese. They've been studying it. They're good. They can speak Japanese. And he looked at me and he turned to his brother and said, he just said, thank you very much in Japanese. Oh my God. That's all I know how to say is that and sayonara and Tora, Tora, Tora. I shouldn't say that. Oh boy, the punchline. Yeah, a whole bunch of people did. That was some story. Man, let me tell you something. That was a fun night. Man, oh man, I got their attention and they sat there quiet, laughing. The only thing they did was laugh for me, and they had a great time. I told the story about, I did stand-up comedy at the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City. And there was a point where the crowd was all Black and Hispanic men from the Metropolitan Transportation Authority. I'm used to seeing all gays and millennials. Now I walk in and I'm the last act, and it's all Black and Hispanic men. I'm like, what the hell? And they're all razzing the comics. And I got up on stage. I was the last one, and I got their attention. And I don't want to tell you because I don't want to say that on here, what I did. But it was really funny. They all laughed, and I did my skit. I modified it a little for them. They were all trying to buy me drinks and food and stuff. And I'm like, man, thank you they were telling me how funny I was. They loved me. The owner of the place congratulated me on such a good night. I mean, it was so much fun. So now, concerts. Let's get back to this, and I want to finish the concerts. Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, but I think there were no Four Seasons. It was just Frankie Valli I saw that probably about 15 years ago. We had first row seats. So Frankie, man, he's a tiny little man, and we were right there. And I shook his hand at the end. So Dennis DeYoung from Styx. We saw him in Morristown at the Morristown Performing Arts Center, I think it's called. Oh, it was the Hall & Oates concert was just bad. That's all I can say. It was bad. They were singing a mix of Christmas songs and stuff you never heard of, and they weren't singing their big hits. And you're not, so you do a couple Christmas songs, you do your big hits, you mix them in. So we went out to a meet and greet at the Morristown Performing Arts Center, Dennis DeYoung, and I was in the first row with his keyboard right in front of me. And I know every word to every Styx song. So he's playing his songs, and I know every word, and I'm singing along. And he's literally 5 feet away from me. So at the end, he's signing autographs, and we're meeting him, and I get up to him, and he looks at me and goes, oh, he goes, you were right in front of me. You knew every word to every song. I said, yeah, I've been a Styx fan for a long time, Dennis. So it was pretty cool. My sweetie and I went to see Foreigner. Now, you may not realize that Foreigner has a lot of really big hits. You know they have hits, but you don't realize they have 20 hits. It was really incredible. Hello, Rush Babe Rules. So we went to see Taylor Swift at Giant Stadium. Now, the first lead group was a group called Magic, and they sang a group called Rude. It's one of those songs, you may not know the name of the song, you may not know the name of them, but if you heard the song, you'd say, oh, that's who sings it. But then Taylor came out on stage and said, I'd like to introduce this gentleman to you. He's going to sing one song for you. His name is The Weeknd. And he sang Can't Feel My Face. And then Taylor Swift came out and did her thing. And the whole Giant Stadium holding, 70,000 people. And it's like all 10 to 14-year-old girls with their moms and me. Oh, it was so much fun. Oh, God. So now, I got one more group of concerts, and then we're done. There's a giveaway from tonight. I'm going to have to cancel Sunday night because Sunday night's Mother's Day, and I have dinner reservations for Mother's Day. So to join the giveaway, say 58 on this video and another one. You can enter more than once. I'm not going to penalize anybody. For me to penalize you, you got to be a real chop breaker. Trust me. Or enter 10 times, and then I'll kick you out. So to join the giveaway, just hit 58. By the time this live is over, we're already 1/4 over. Okay. So being out in Las Vegas. Oh, did I leave them out? Sure, I did. I didn't put them in here. Hold on. And I'm going to forget to see, when you're 74 years old, you forget a lot of stuff. I could talk about something and then 15 minutes later, it's gone. So in Las Vegas, what's great about Las Vegas is you could be sitting at home on a Wednesday night. Oh, I didn't put him in there either. I'm remembering all these concerts. So you can be sitting home on a Wednesday night at 6 o'clock and say, hey, what do you want to do tonight? Let's go see a concert. And you could go and literally get good seats to a good concert because there's 20 concerts going on every night. They're everywhere. So let's talk about some of the concerts I saw in Vegas. We saw Rod. I'm going to talk about the older ones and then go to the newer ones. We saw Rod Stewart in concert. Rod has a lot of hits. He was kicking soccer balls into the crowd. Our seats were so good that he was kicking them 40, 50 rows behind us. So we didn't have a chance of catching one. Yeah, the Pikachu from Surging Sparks. Wow. That is a nice card. So we saw Chicago. Now, of course, there's only, I think, 3 original band members, maybe 4. You know, the lead singer, unfortunately, shot himself in the head by accident. So that was the guy named Terry Kath. He was the guitar player, lead singer. And so, but we did see the Chicago, and I know every word to every Chicago song. Chicago is one of my favorite groups. I listen to them all the time. We saw Elton John. It was the Red Piano Tour. Again, I know every Elton John song, going back to Tiny Dancer and Leave On from his first concert. I don't know his latest stuff. I stopped at The Circle of Life, might be the last one when he did it for Disney and The Lion King. We saw the Moody Blues. That was cool. We sat in the lower level, the last row, and literally there was a wall next to me, a low wall, and their sound guy was right next to me. So for a half hour before the concert, I'm talking to the sound guy, just asking him all sorts, and he's telling me all stories about the Moody Blues, and I'm asking him all kinds of questions. It was so cool that I'm talking to somebody who's been with the band for 20 years and has all that history. We saw Lady Gaga, and I said, I walked out of there and said, hello, Jay Smith. How's it going? Jay's Mix. I'm sorry. Jay Smith. We walked out of the Lady Gaga concert, and I said to Susie, I saw more boas tonight than I've ever seen in my life, ever. And they were all on guys. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Here's one that I was so happy I saw. So happy. My daughter is 46, 44, 41, 38. So if you think about that, 26, she was born in 80, 82, 85, 88, 88. So by the time she was 10, who was out in 98 around that time? NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys and the Spice Girls. She loved all 3 of those. We went to see the Backstreet Boys. It was I think their 25th anniversary. I knew every song to every word because my daughter, I used to listen to all her Backstreet Boys music with her, which was so cool. 88, 12 would be 88. She'll be, 88. Yeah, she'll be 38 this year. She's a summer baby. 2 of my children are summer babies. 2 of my children are fall babies. So we got to see the Backstreet Boys, and I knew all the songs. That was so cool. Then we went to see Dennis DeYoung again at a Styx concert, and it was weird. The venue had like a mosh pit up front, but people my age don't mosh. And all the seats and tables for eating were behind us. So I got to stand literally, again, right in front of Dennis DeYoung and sing all the songs with him. We saw Shania Twain when she came back. We saw Ed Sheeran, and I caught COVID at that concert. We were here. Hold on. I'm writing because I don't want to forget it. I'm just writing because I'll forget it. Okay, so we're out in Vegas. We'd come back east for Christmas. We'd fly everybody back east, and we'd come back east for Christmas. But then we go back to Vegas like the 28th of December. So it's like the 30th of December, and my sweetie says, "What do you want to do for New Year's?" Now we're not drinkers, so we don't go anywhere. I said, "Why don't we go to a concert?" She goes, "Okay, what kind of concerts can we get?" I said, "Well, Maroon 5 tickets are available. Do you want to go see Maroon 5 for New Year's Eve?" So we went to see Maroon 5 2 years in a row on New Year's Eve. Great concert. Adam Levine is a great singer. Then one time we came back at the end of December and she said, "How about a concert this time?" I said, "Well, let's go see somebody different. Let's go see Third Eye Blind." Now, some of you people may know who Third Eye Blind is. That's more of a now generation type thing. And so I'm sitting, we had great seats. We had second row seats. So I'm sitting in the seats and the guy next to me is talking. Thank you, Eric S. The guy next to me is talking to me, and now I'm old. And he's like, why is this guy watching Third Eye Blind? And he goes to me, "What's your favorite song by Third Eye Blind?" He's thinking I don't know any songs. And I go, "Probably Jumper." And he was like, "You know Jumper?" And I said, "Yeah, it's a great song." Listen to this. In Vegas, I said, "Let's go see this guy in concert. He's got 1 million. He collaborates with everybody. His name is Pitbull." Wow, what a story that man has. He came from Cuba. He hates Cuba. He hates communism. And he's proud to tell you he hates Cuba. And he comes here to the United States and he's Mr. what? Mr. 301 or 310, which is basically the area code for Miami Beach. But now he's Mr. Worldwide. We saw him on a weekend, like a Saturday night. And we had tickets available for Tuesday or Wednesday night. So I said, let's go back and see Pitbull again. It was such a good concert. Well, the cool thing about this was this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. On Saturday night, he sang all his songs in English. On Tuesday or Wednesday night, he sang all his songs in Spanish. I thought that was awesome. So if I had to pick, other than the concert for Bangladesh, which is a once-in-a-lifetime concert, if I had to pick what I called my favorite 2 concerts, would be Frampton Comes Alive and the Backstreet Boys. Those concerts were awesome. I mean, Frankie Valli was cool. I know every song. David Bowie, I've seen him 10 times. The Rolling Stones, I've seen him 10 times. But yeah, my 2 favorite concerts overall were probably Frampton Comes Alive and the Backstreet Boys. So that's it. That's my concert lifetime. What's your favorite concert? Has anybody seen a great concert? Or what's even your favorite? You said, I saw some Metallicas before. I've never seen Metallica. I would have liked to have seen Kiss. Yeah, the Backstreet Boys were very good. Rush would be good. Boy, there's so many groups that the one group I wish I had seen and I missed, and I'm so sorry I missed it, was Queen. I love Queen. There's so many good songs. Freddie Mercury was a genius. And also, when we were out in Las Vegas, the one group that I'm sorry we missed, and they're from Las Vegas, and they had a residency there, was Imagine Dragons. Man, I am so sorry I missed the Imagine Dragons. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Ha, ha, ha. I was a Cub Master. And one night we were going to have karaoke night, and I had a karaoke machine. And I brought the karaoke machine to a Cub Scout pack meeting, and my son sang Under the Bridge. And he was maybe 8 or 9 years old. He loved that song. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Oh, wow. Pretty cool. So let's talk about this, and then I got to start ripping. to join the giveaway for this live, I'm going to get whatever it is tomorrow at the card show. I don't know what I'm giving away. It'll be good. Have I ever given away anything that's not good? Hold on. Let me just show you something. In case you don't know and haven't seen one of my 1,000 videos, these are two of the latest things I've added to this latest giveaway, the TCG giveaway. One, Charizard EX. And of course, if you have a Charizard, you got to have Venusaur and Blastoise. I've added this to the giveaway. I have 9 boxes right now. Here's my intention. This is my intention. As kooky as this sounds, at 50K subscribers, I'm going to give away something really nice. I'm going to give away maybe a Evolving Skies ETB. You know how expensive? I mean, they're almost $2,000. Wow. So I'm going to give away an Evolving, if I can, an Evolving Skies ETB at 50,000 subscribers. At 100,000, I don't know. You know, my nose is itching. If I was PokeRev and I had 4.5 million subscribers, I'd be giving away Evolving Skies boxes every week. Like, you know, I'm monetized by YouTube, but according to my little monetization, I look at PokeRev and Real Breaking Nate. Well, PokeRev, I'll use as an example. He's got to be incredibly, through YouTube, he has to be making $75,000 to $100,000 a month. That's how big 4.5 million subs get you. Do you know how hard it is to get to 4.5? Do you know how hard it is to get to 50,000? He's lucky. He had a card store prior to COVID. And when COVID hit, he shut down his store and came over to YouTube, and everybody came with him. All his customers that he had been selling to for years. He lives in New Jersey. He lives probably about 40 miles from me. So yeah, I'm at 41 something now, and I have days where I fly with subscribers and other days where I'm like digging through the dirt trying to find them. It's kind of weird. So here we go. To enter the giveaway for this live, I'm going to cancel Mother's Day. I can't have a live on Mother's Day. No, I can't. Just say 58 on any video or short of mine. I would say it on this video and another one, because sometimes it seems like they don't come through here. I don't know why. I don't know why. So just say 58 on any video or short. So now I'm going to rip this. It's called Mega Dream. We're looking for the Mega Gengar. I'm talking PSA 10s. A Mega Gengar is $1,000. A Mega Dragonite, the gold version, is $925. A Pikachu from here is $750. A Mega Dragonite, the regular one, is $600, and the Team Rocket Mewtwo is $500. So there's a plethora. Does anybody remember the movie The Three Amigos with Martin Short, Chevy Chase, and Steve Martin? Does anybody remember that? It was like one of the stupidest movies of all times. But it was funny. It was stupid and funny. Oh my God. I've been talking for only 45 minutes. It seems like I've been talking for 2 hours. I love that movie too. The kids and I watched it all the time. That and The Wrong Guys, which was a Cub Scout movie. I don't know if you ever saw that one. You know who Rick Gervais is? Rick Gervais, the comedian. He did a movie called Ghost Town, where he had a colonoscopy and he died, but they revived him, and now he's a dentist, but he can see dead people. And it is such a funny movie. It's funny and sad at the same time. It's so weird. It's a classic funny movie, Ghost Town. If you've never seen it, man, you really got to see it. And I'm going to tell you one more. When I was younger, one of my favorite movies was a movie called The Crawling Eye. The Crawling Eye. It's on YouTube. So if you go to YouTube and just type in The Crawling Eye, you can watch the whole movie. It's in black and white. It is one of those B-movie horror movies. It's so funny. It's an eye that crawls. So let's rip this. Let's rip this baby. The Crawling Eye. Oh my God. This box has a little dent in it. So I'm hoping that okay. So let's rip here. I don't know how many packs are in here. You know, once in a while I get on a kick and I want to read something, and not too often. My sweetheart reads many more books than I do. Hold on a sec. Let me see how many packs there are. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just 10, which I should have known because there's a 10 right here on the box. My sweetheart reads like a book a week. She's in, I think, 3 book clubs. I like the book Alien. Remember the movie Alien? The reason I like the book is it's much more in depth than the movie was. So thank you, Jay Sona. It was much more in depth. So it explained more about what these creatures were doing. And also another book that is just kind of weird, and I say it to my sweetheart all the time. This is just a weird book. Helter Skelter. It's the Charles Manson story. Wow. And it was written by Vincent Bugliosi, who was the prosecuting attorney. What a bizarre group of people Charlie Manson had. Wow. So here we go. Got to rip 10 packs. Where did I put? Here it is. I got one of these that I can keep my cards in and keep them nice and neat. So they don't slide all over the place. To join this giveaway on this live, just say 58 on any video or short of mine. By the time this live is over, when this live is over at 8 o'clock, at 8:01, if you're entering then, too late. Too late, baby. Isn't that a song? That is a song. So here we go. Pack number 1. If you notice, all the cards, all the packs look exactly like this. Dragonite. Konnichiwa. Oh, God is great. Yes, konnichiwa. Hello, God is great is in the suburbs of Tokyo. I think he volunteers at a hospital. Here we go. I'm going to need your help. I'm going to need your help. Now, I think I know who this is. I think this is Celebi. Am I right? Celebi? So I want to see some yeses or nos over there. And when it's a no, Rawls? This is Rawls? I don't know why I think that's Celebi. Okay. I'd have to say that's Garchomp. Garchomp. Please tell me that's Garchomp. Yes! I should retire. I think this is Mareep, maybe? Mareep? Wooloo. Oh, darn. This looks like it's Watrell or Kilowattrell. Kilowattrell. Konnichiwa. Right? Isn't that how you say it? Konnichiwa? Kilowattrell. 2 out of 4. That's it. I'm retiring. This one I should know, and I don't. I don't. And I should know who that is. Darn. Reshiram. See, I should know that. I should know that. Oh, boy. Now, this is an upgrade from Cresselia, maybe? But this isn't it. This is evolution from Cresselia, I think. I don't know who it is. Roselia, an upgrade from Roselia. Badoo. Okay, very good. I'm going to need help with this. I'm going to put it down because it's a double rare and it's a nice card. This is a Pokemon pack of some kind. This is some kind of energy. And I'm not really sure what that is. That looks like where we have our mission control in the mountains outside of Colorado City. Strategic Air Command. Okay, here comes. I'm getting a sleeve. I'm going to put this in a sleeve. Tell me who this is. I have no clue. No clue who this is. Who's that? Oh, yep, Electros. See, I should know that. I really should. Pack number 2. Here we go. Whoops. No clue. No clue. Numel. You know, I knew that was Numel. I said to myself, this Numel, I think, but I'm not sure. This is Rotom. Rotom. I think this is Colossal. I think. Colossal. Wow. That's it. Roly-Coly. Roly-Coly. I should know because it looks like a ball. This is Magnemite. I mean, I know I got the Magna right, but I don't know if I got the Mite right. Magnemite. Magneton. See? I knew I had the Magna, but I didn't know I had. This is oh boy. I'm not sure. Bisharp. Is this Murkrow? I just pulled an art rare. The next one's an art rare. Yes, I have to. Right. I'm going to dinner Mother's Day evening. I forgot. Here's an art rare. Let's put it down, and I'll get back to it in a little while. I'll make a video tomorrow canceling Sunday live. Honchro. Yeah. I don't know who this is. Terrapagos? Yeah, I guess. And then we have 2 just the Pokemon Tower and the Pokemon. But I pulled an art rare, and I'm going to put a sleeve in it. Well, you people are so good. I don't know how you know these things. There's just so many of them. I've not been to Japan yet. Dreepy. You know, if I had the list, I've been to probably about maybe a dozen countries, but never Japan, not yet. I might be too tall for Japan. Creepy Dreepy. I knew that. Ooh, and I have another Dreepy here somewhere. Let's see. And I should have known that. Well, watch this. Watch. That's where it is. So here's the Dreepy, right? It's just in the, oh, and look. I got two of them. Now, I've never been to Japan. I'd like to, eventually, I'd like to get there. Of course, I really want to go to those Pokemon centers over there. Oh, boy. Is this Watrel? Oh, my goodness. See, I go good and then I go bad. No idea. The next one I think I know. Darumaka. This I think is Punkaboo. Correct? Punkaboo. Phantump. Oh man. Then I'm not sure who this is. Not sure. Cramorant? That's Cramorant? Okay. Here's a hollow of I'm not sure. Sneasel. That's, yeah. Jeez. See, and the weirdest part, I have this right here, but it has 640 pages. I look at it every now and then, and it doesn't help. I think it just makes things worse. No idea. No idea. Yellow cat. Come on. Yeah, you got that right. Zerora. Zerora. Here's another one. No idea. The next one is a double rare, and I think it's Garchomp. Jinpao. Yeah. I think this is Garchomp. A double rare. Here's Team Rocket Energy. No doubt about it. And here's, I'm not really sure what that is. So I go to Pokemon stores and I buy boxes and boxes and packs, and you guys see me what I come home with sometimes. And I really should have started at the beginning of this year keeping track of how many packs I rip. Because I rip so many packs. Is that Sneasel again? Yeah, it's been an hour and yeah. Riolu. Oh man, Riolu was a promo a couple sets back. This looks like the brother of Cubone. I don't know who that is. Man, I suck at the Japanese cards, man. Duskull. That makes sense. Sure does. I'm really striking out. But I know who the next one is. The next one's easy. Okay, Pierce Spears, take care. Thanks for being here. Shark Cadet. The next one is Hoot Hoot. My favorite wings. Hoot Hoot wings. No, I've never completed a binder yet. I have I just have so many cards. I probably have complete binders. It's just that some cards are in a box, some cards are in a sleeve, some cards. No. Now, the next one, I know for a fact who it is too. It's a holo. It's Lunatone. Because I have the art rare Lunatone. There's only, I think, one art rare of Lunatone. This looks like a tree from The Wizard of Oz. That starts throwing the apple. I don't know what that is. Treant. Treant. I should know the name of this. Sun something. I can't remember. Oh boy, man, I am really striking out in this pack. Trevenant. Soul Rock. Because I knew it was something to do with the sun. Soul. I should remember that. Look at this. And it's textured. Who is that? Is that a double rare? Oh, it's an MA. Mega Scrafty. Wow. Sleeve it up. Protect it. Mega Scrafty. Then here's a trainer I don't know. She's a cutie. I might have dated her grandmother. Yes, Asalora. Yeah. I'm afraid I'm going to say the wrong thing. So let's go on to the next one. Mega Scrafty was the best pull so far. I'm getting a little dry again. Hello, William Gallier. Yes, there is. Hold on, I'll show you. And we have about 55 minutes left. 58, which stands for today, 5-8. I have to get a drink, and I have something that I don't drink a lot of. But when I'm thirsty, sometimes I really appreciate these. And it's room temperature because I can't have cold because I go into arrhythmia with cold drinks. Okay, here we go. No clue. Oh my goodness, this next Pokemon looks like it stuck its tongue in an electrical outlet. Watch this. Pancham. Pan for panda. Who's this? Look at it. Look at that. That looks like an electrified cat. Zigzagoon. As soon as somebody said Zig, I knew it was Zigzagoon. I knew it. Here's those cute eggs. Execute. Executor. Okay. Here's Dragonair. Dratini. Oh my God. See, I'm in the neighborhood. I'm in the evolutionary group, and I just pulled another secret rare coming up. I have no idea who this is. No idea. Galapagos? Yeah, it looks like a Galapagos turtle. Here's that tree that I couldn't remember. Wow, check this out. I'm going to save this. I'm going to show it to you in a little while. No idea. Watch the next one. See, the next one, I'm proud I figured out who it is. Shaman. Shaman. Air balloon. Air balloon. Thank you, WG, William Gallier. But check out this next card. It's a secret rare. But if you look at parts around the R, it's got scratches. Let's see if you can see the scratches. Yeah, you can see them. The upper left and the lower right of the R. There's 3 scratches, which is terrible. Really unfortunate that they let something like that get through quality control. I guess you can't check every card. You think of, if you think of how many cards they print. Check this out. Let me go over to the drawer over there. I'll be right back. Oh, my legs are stiff. Oh, my legs are stiff. Getting old. This is one of the Time magazine's latest covers. One. It's $15. One. They made 14 of them. 14. 2 of which are Charizards. So it's not that bad. But I mean, we got Pikachu, Squirtle, Charmander, Bulbasaur, Eevee, Gengar, Mew, Blastoise, Venusaur, Mewtwo, Gyarados. It looks like Growlithe. Boy, it's Ho-Oh, and I can't even see. They're really small. They're really small. I'm trying to see. Here's all the covers. 14. So it's 200. It's not 15. 15 times 14. 10. It's 150. 4. Yeah, I mean it's $200 to get all of them. Unless you're in Canada, then it's $18. And for all of you that didn't see it, the 2 latest things I added to this giveaway are these 2 right here. I'm up to 9 boxes. And I'm not going to ship boxes overseas. I'll rip them. I will rip them before I ship them because it's too expensive. You ship one of those boxes overseas could be more expensive than the box itself, which is kind of nuts. Rip and ship. Yeah, you know, it's sad that you can't go to a store and buy these things. Luckily, they don't all rip like this one. Luckily, in North Jersey here, we have Pokemon stores. Boy, what is going on with this rip? Let me get a scissor. We have Pokemon stores everywhere. Wow. Man, this pack did not want to rip. It did not want to rip. It fought me. Okay, here we go to back to not knowing who the characters are. I know who the next one is, and I'm proud of it because it's not a big name character. Yeah, the boxes are expensive. You don't have to tell me how expensive the boxes are. Wow. That's Zigzagoon. Next one is Tatsujiri. I know that. Ben F did a card show this week, and I saw his videos from the card show. This I don't know. I should know who this is, and I don't. The next one, I should know who it is also, and I'm going to get it wrong. And it's so annoying that I should know certain ones, and I don't. Meditate. This, I should know who this is. I mean, I see it enough. And then somebody's going to tell me what it is, and I'm going to go, oh, yeah, I should know that. Spiritomb. Oh, yeah, I should know that. Here's that Mareep again, or whatever it is. Oh. The next one I think I know. I think I know. I may be wrong. Dubwool. Is this Oranguru? Oranguru? Monkey Dory. Diglett? Please tell me that's Diglett. Man, I am just wiping out these cards tonight. Yes. This next double rare is I don't know, is that Garchomp? Who's that in the double rare? Thanks, Ben. That's Zekrom? Here's the stretcher. And I have no idea who that is. It's going to put me on a stretcher. Glastier. Yeah, it could be. Because it looks like it's cold weather. Okay. Man, I could talk all day, trust me. I haven't pulled the really big one yet. Come on. I wish I could tell you all the stories. There's so many stories I can't tell you. Like, I would, let me put those down for a second. Let me get a drink. I could tell you like female type stories, but I can't. I think because that would be insensitive of me towards my sweetheart. You know, they're gone. You know, that's past. But I do have some good stories. But I just would never tell him because they're not something you ever really want to discuss. And that's just, it's caffeine free Diet Coke. I've been told to stay off of caffeine. And you know I love coffee. Oh, where's Sir Psyduck? Where are you? There you are. Quack, quack, coffee and story time. Any relation? I don't want to tell you, Sir Psyduck. So where we're going to have dinner, one of the things on the menu is, and I don't like, no. Oh man, come on. Is that Tepig? Tepig. I think that's Tepig for some reason. I got it right. Oh my God. And then I got it wrong. Who is that? I'm getting better. I mean, if you saw me 6 months ago with these, you realize I am getting better. Togepi. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, wow. Wait till you see what's coming up. Woo, baby. Watch this. I'm not sure who that is. Big hit coming up. Big hit. This looks like Hoot again. Noctowl. This looks like Reshiram, but it's not. It's black. I'm not sure who that is. Zekrom. I should know that. Okay, I'm putting 2 cards down right here. This looks like a Gatorade, kind of. This looks like a young lady that is. I'm not 100% that's a young lady. I'm not 100% sure. I put 2 cards down. I'm going to sleeve them up. Watch this. One of them, I'm going to do the double rare first and then the art rare. What's up, Texas Tank? This looks like Zacian. Is this Zacian? All right, I got Zacian. The next one, I don't know, but look at this card. It's beautiful. It's an art rare. It's beautiful. See, this is what I love about Pokemon. Their artwork is spectacular. Who's that? That is a beautiful card. Obstagoon, that's Obstagoon? Too bad. Look at the centering. Thank you, Sir Psyduck. Look at the centering. It's left to right. It's off. So sad. This side is much smaller than this side. And it's a nice card. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day to Grandma. I have a t-shirt. You know, you see me wearing this t-shirt. I probably have 5 of these. And now I have some that say Gramps. So you may see me wearing them all the time. I tell people I've assumed the persona of Grandpa. I really have. Because everywhere I go now, every time I go to a card store, people in the card store know who I am from YouTube and Instagram and TikTok. But I go to a big card. I'm going to be going to Collecticon here in New Jersey. Yeah, Grammy has a shirt, a nice one. It's pink and it has Peg Bundy type markings on it. I ask her all the time to make a cameo and she does not. She's so opposite of me in certain ways. And like I am, I'll talk to anybody about anything and she won't. The Jersey Show Collecticon is in the I'm going to say it's in Edison. Somewhere around Edison. Collecticon. I think the Jersey Show is maybe July. Have to look. All the vendor tables are sold out. I wanted to get a vendor's table and I forgot to look. Snow run. Snom. S-N-O-M. Is this Noibat? Zubat. This is, I think, Doug Trio. Hey, and this is Drowsy. I am on a run. That's Drowsy. I know that's Drowsy. That's Snorlax. Oh my goodness. I can't. Yeah, right. Drowsy's yellow. Oh, this is Articuno. Oh, I just pulled another Art Rare Beauty. Holy crow. Wait till you see this. That's Articuno. I know I say it wrong. I say it the Italian way. I'm putting that down. Oh, I'm putting down 2 cards. Here's Team Rocket. I don't know who. Here's like a mask. Or a belt. I'm not sure. Here's another Team Rocket. But let's get these 2 cards that I just put. Whoops. Let's get Sleeve Swarm. One's a double rare, and one's an art rare. So the double rare first. I wish I could tell you who it is. I can't. No clue. That's Hawlucha? Okay, it doesn't look like a luchador to me. Then here's the art rare. This is a pretty card. Mostly blue. Give me a hint on that one because I really don't know who that is. Togekiss. Wow. Man, you people are so good. How do you know all of these things? My nose is itching. I got to tell you a story. You've seen these things before, right? You've seen them in Jeep Wranglers, right? These were the ones I would leave to people because it's a duck driving a Wrangler. These are now against the law in New Jersey. I had 8 of them in my car. If I got pulled over by a police officer, it's $50 per duck. I'd have $400 in fines, New Jersey, because we have, you know why? I'll tell you why. Do you really want to know why? Because they need money. We have 1 million people in this state with their hands out to politicians. Gimme, gimme, gimme. And they got to get the money from somewhere. So they'd be passing all these stupid laws. You know what they passed in Ridgewood? Man, my nose is itching. I'm sorry. In my town, they passed your bird feeders. The bird feeder has to be 6 feet or more above the ground. 6 feet. So now you need a ladder to add stuff to a bird feeder. And you have to have a catch tray underneath it so none of it can spill onto the ground. Because, and if they find you have a bird feeder that's less than 6 feet and is spilling onto the ground, it is a $500 fine. Yep. I don't know. You never know. They need money. They need, it's funny. My hometown, every year they send out a piece of paper in the mail. It shows the town's budget. It says what the town's budget is. So I'm looking at it one time, and I'm like looking at it, and I go, wait a minute. They don't mention the school system here. The school system is the number one item in the budget, and they didn't mention it in the paperwork. So guess where most of the taxes in this town are psycho property taxes. Psycho. Oh. This is a Pokemon? Really? Is that a Pokemon? That's SnowRun? No wonder. I thought the other one was SnowRun. Okay, again. Oh my goodness. I am really stressed. I should know who the next one is, and I don't know. I am so bad. Helioptile. This next one I should know, and I don't. And somebody's going to say who it is, and I'm going to go, yep, I know that. And it's just gone right now. Hello, old man Dirt. Hey, hello. Cascoon. Yes. Oh, thank you, old man Dirt. Here we go. Hoot hoot. The next one I know too. Watch this now. I'm 2 in a row, I think. You never know with me. I think this is Magmar. And that's Slugma up there, I think. I think. Magmar. Magcargo. I was close. Here's Rotom. Oh, the next one I got too. I got the next one. The next one's easy. See, the next one's easy. Watch. Rotom. Oh, yeah, there's fan blades there. Fan Rotom. This is Bellibolt. I know that. It's Bellibolt. And then I just pulled a special art rare. I'm going to sleeve it up and show it to you. I'm going to sleeve that up too, the Bellibolt. You can tell it's Bellibolt because he's got a bolt in his belly. Who is this? Special art rare. They've been going pretty well. I've been pulling a lot of hits. Who's this? That's Electros? It is? Wow. It's a special art rare, so it's getting sleeved up right now. A lot of hits tonight. You know, this box has, considering it's just 10 packs, there's a lot of hits in here. I have to watch what I say in the next card. So I'm not going to say anything. And here's a power. Woo. So I'm going to be canceling, in case you're new, just came on. I have to cancel Sunday. It's Mother's Day. And I'm going to dinner. There's a group of us 4 going to dinner at 5 o'clock. I can't have a 6 to 8. I just really messed up. I forgot it was Mother's Day. I think I know who this is. I think this is Scrafty. Is that Scrafty? Tell me. Oh, man. See, I'm getting the little weird ones. That's pretty cool. I don't know who that is. Tadbulb? Yep. I don't know who this is. I should know. I don't know. I don't know who that is. Anthea and Concordia. Mischievous. Well, I'm really in strikeout mode now. I think I got the next one. I think. Yeah, we're going out to dinner for Mother's Day. This is Spidops. Spidops. Oh, Electros. Yeah, yep. Spidops. I don't know who this is. Wow. Look at this. 2 cards in a row. A full hollow and a reverse hollow. So watch this. I don't know who this is. This is Togekiss. I just pulled another. It's only a double rare. That's it. First of all, we have. This is called something like Ends PP. I swear to God. I swear to God. Ends PP. PP up. Yeah. See? I kind of. Oh my God. Here's a volcano of some kind. Here's a. See, this looks like Luchador. That looks like Luchador. It's not Viagra. God, come on. Who's this? Frostlass? I thought it was Luchador. So I'm going to Mega Frostlass, yeah. I'm going to go down into the card file here and see if I can pull out some cards. Ow. My son got me this as a gift for my birthday because I was a big Gaston fan. My daughter was Belle and I was Gaston, and I'd play the piano and she'd dance around singing, and I was Gaston and she was Belle. And Gaston and Belle don't get along. That's not what I want to see. I'm getting some packs here. Hold on. There's one pack in particular I'm looking for, and I'm not going to find it. Are there packs in here? No. There's packs in here. Yeah. Oh, I want to rip that. I haven't ripped this. This has been around for a while. Wow. I'll rip that. Here we go. Here's the pack I was trying to find before. Oh, I got to show you this too. A couple weeks ago, I went to a pretty big TCG show, and they had one of the voices of Eevee. And I got a card signed by her, whatever her name is. I can't remember her name. I thought it was Samantha something, or I can't remember. I could find it if I look for it online. I know who she is. Now, this is the pack that I was looking for. Every so often, Pokemon has a contest where they let Erica Schroeder, very good Pokemon pack ripper, Erica Schroeder. Yep. Pokemon has a contest where they let people submit regular looking Pokemon cards. I'll show you what I mean. I'm not talking non-full art. They want their cards to look like this, to only be half an image. So first, second, and third place is in here. One of them is Feraligatr. One of them is Pikachu. I can't remember. I bought 2 of these. Every one of these packs has the same 3 cards in it. It's a contest card. Yeah. And it says right here, Illustration Contest 2024. So I've got 3 packs. And I've got, do I have enough time? Let me see. Which should I rip? Let's take a little survey right now. The 3 packs or the Dragon Majesty? 3 packs, Dragon Majesty. 3 packs, Dragon Majesty. 3 packs, Dragon Majesty. 3 packs. I kind of figured it was going to be Dragon Majesty and it was going to be unanimous. See the number on that pack? I go into stores now. I see packs I see thousands of dollar packs. So Dragon Majesty, here we go. Okay. I don't know what the chase card is in Dragon Majesty. I don't know what the biggies are. Here goes nothing. Here goes nothing. Ripping a $70 pack. Rip it or ship it. Right off the bat, one of my favorite Pokemon. Oh, first of all, we got one of these. First one of the night. Magikarp. I love Magikarp. Always has that look of, what's up there, Custom Arts? How's it going? Yeah, I've been having itchy noses. Trust me. Swablu. Look at this next one. I've never noticed this. It's Charmander, and it's raining, so he's got a leaf over his head so his tail doesn't go out. I've never noticed that before. Here's Bagon. Oh, unless I have a hit, this is not worth the money. No. Here's Wishy Washy. Should I open it or should I leave it in my will? Here's Kyurem. Yeah. Blaine's Last Stand. It's a hollow. Energy. Wah, wah, wah. Should have left it sealed. Croconaw. Milotic. Hello, Batman. Heat more. Boy, that was a bust. So let's grab those other three. No, I've never seen that. I have to look for it. Should I open it or keep it and steal it? I have to look. Well, that's a big thing now in Pokemon card shows. They'll steal your cards. So when I'm ever doing a show, I deal with one person at a time. If there's more than one person and somebody, I say, sorry, I'm helping this person. Because I don't. And if you're not happy with that, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to help more than one person at a time. And somebody's going to walk away with a card that might be worth a little money. I was a hockey ref. That's correct. I was a hockey ref for almost 10 years. High school down, but I did a junior game. I did juniors too. Yeah. My favorite place to ref was West Point. Oh boy, I pulled an icy. I pulled an art rare. 5 cards. Check this out. Help me. A key ring. No idea. I'll tell you. That's Hawlucha. See, that's what Hawlucha should look like. It's part hawk, part luchador. Now, I know that. Hawlucha. The next one, I have no clue. No clue. Spupa. I'm going to put down my art rare, and this looks like a video game console. Let's get this art rare sleeved up and show it to you. I don't know who it is, but it's a nice card. The Denny. Like there's a stutter. The Denny. Whew, man, I'm getting tired. I didn't have a nap today. I was working. I was working around a yard, planting. My nose is itching. 2 more packs. The Denny. 58. Yes. To enter the giveaway on this live, just say 58 on any video or short of mine by the time this live is over. So literally, when this live is over, I go and shut down. I go look at the comments. And anybody that enters after this live's over at 8, anybody that enters at 8:01 or later, you're out. You're not in. You didn't do it by 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, and it's 7:45. We've got 15 minutes. I'm telling you, they make my nose itch. I don't know why. Maybe I've been doing that all my life. I just never noticed it before. I don't know. I am getting tired. I didn't have a nap today. I was in the yard doing geraniums. No clue. Help me. Help me. Help me. Amora. Oh my. Oh, watch this. Doublade. Doublade, right? Tell me I'm right. Doublade. I don't have allergies. No. Doublade. Pinsir. Pinsir. Clefable, I think. Clefable. Please tell me I'm correct. Clefable. I'll tell you in a second there, Matthew. Mega Clefable. Okay. This one I don't know. If you read the rules of a giveaway, every video I make talking about a giveaway, I say, read the rules down below. Guess what's in the rules? How you know if you've won and how you get your winnings. It's in the rules. You know how many times people ask me that? Or how many times somebody will enter 40 times and then I'll just kick them out? You didn't read the rules, did you? That's what I say. Didn't read the rules, did you? And then they'll have 12 entries in a row. So this is the last one I'm going to do. Last one I'm going to do. To join the giveaway, say 58 on any video or short of mine by the time this live is over. By 8 o'clock. Yeah, I know. Rules? What rules? I didn't see no stinking rules. Okay. Well, you're out of the giveaway because you didn't see the rules. I should have rules tests. Hey, answer this rule. It's morning here, or I'd play a drinking game to them questions and never finish it. Where are you, Sir Psyduck, if it's morning? Indonesia, I'm sure. Oh, the Outback. I got an Outback story. Who's this? And then I'll tell you my Outback story. I'll tell you the story. I'll tell you 3 stories. This, I think, is Rat-tat-tat. Rat-tat-tat. Excellent. This is, I'm not sure. Beautiful next card. Beautiful next card. Thank you, Gray Fox. I know. I try to drink a lot of water. I have water up here. I love energy cards. So this is a pretty energy card. It's a full hollow. The whole card is a hollow. And I got this itch on my nose again. I'm going to tell you the Australian story. But it's an Australian story, a Portuguese story, and a French story. I'll go back to the French and the Portuguese story first, because they were, time-wise, they were before the Australian story. So we decided to have an exchange student stay in our house. And we just said, boy or girl, it doesn't matter to us. We don't care. So they were going to be from Europe. So we got a girl in. I can't remember her name, but she's Portuguese and she had lived in Brazil, but her father was something to do with like the State Department for Portugal. So she knew like 5 languages. Her name was Francois, the female version. She was very pretty, very little, a tiny little girl. So one day we lived in Fairlawn. We have a town pool, but it's like a lake. So my ex says, go pick her up. I said, well, where is she on the lake? They said, and my ex said, oh, don't worry. You'll be able to find her very easily. Just look for the smallest bikini you've ever seen. And this huge lake, it had to be, I don't know, several acres. And I went like this. There she is. it was literally like, well, like she had 3 cards or smaller. I say postage stamps. 1, 2, 3. Francoise. So now when we got Francoise, they had more students than we had people housing the students. So we had room. So we said, well, we have a girl, we'll take a guy too. So we took Charlie. Charlot. His name was Charlot. He was French. Charlot. So we went to the Bronx Zoo one time, and it had to be 95 degrees, and he was wearing a sweater. And there were people going, hey, mommy, that man has a sweater on. So now, we always said to Francois and Charlot, we're getting to Australia. We always said to Francois and Charlot, if ever you come back to the States, just give us a call. You can come stay with us. We're 15 miles from New York City. You know, it's like living, and we're a commuter town, so you hop on a train, you're in the city in 20, 25 minutes. Cool. 5 years pass, 8 years, whatever. My phone rings. Hi. Hello. Hi, this is Airbrook Limousine. Yeah, we're looking for your house. Who's we? Charlie says it's okay to stay there. Charlie? Charlot? So we're like, oh my God, Charlie's going to show up. He didn't call us or let us know. He's just going to show up. Okay, come on over. Here's where we are. Now, my wife is 8 months pregnant at the time. 8 months pregnant. The limo pulls up. The limo driver gets out, opens the door, and out steps a French model who we've never seen before, who was Va-Va-Voom. That's where they came up with that Pokemon card from looking at her. Va-Va-Voom. She steps out of the car, and she says, she doesn't speak English that well. She goes, Charlie says it's okay to stay here. This little French model. She wasn't little. She was probably about 5'10", 5'11", but Va-Va-Voom. And I look at my wife, who's 8 months pregnant, and she's looking at me, and I'm like, what? I didn't do anything. What did I do? So now, she stayed with us for a week. She went then to Miami. She knew somebody in Miami she was going to stay with for a week, but it was okay. It was no big deal. So now they need an exchange student again for a year from Australia. So fine. So we took an exchange student from Australia. He lived in Adelaide. I think that's in South Australia, Adelaide. And he had the same name as my third son. So every time we called him or my third son, we'd get 2 responses. But we took him down to Washington, D.C. for a weekend. And you drive through certain sections of Jersey, and it's all hills and mountains, and not big mountains, but small, the Appalachians. And it's all trees. It's all forests. I mean, every once in a while, we have bears in our town. So he just couldn't understand. He was like, he was amazed. And, he spoke Outback English. So he was very easy to understand, but you knew just from his accent that he was from Australia. And he was stunned at how many trees we had here in America. I mean, when you get up on the highway and it's up a little and you can see out for miles, it's nothing but trees. One other thing. Mick Dundee. Who's Mick Dundee? What's his real name? Crocodile Dundee. Have a good night, Sean. What's Sir Sidek? What's Crocodile Dundee's real name? Hogan? Paul Hogan. Yeah. One of my children's godfathers, I'm not sure which one it is. I'm not sure. Is Paul Hogan's stunt double. He looks pretty much like Paul Hogan. He was at the time. He was a stunt double for years. So if ever you saw the Paul Hogan movie where he was in New York and he was in the subway and he was walking on people's shoulders, that was my child's godfather, Mick O'Rourke. And I don't know. It was a Paul Hogan. It was a Crocodile Dundee in New York movie. So that's my Australia story. I've never been to Australia. My sweetheart down below has been to Sydney. She's gone up on the bridge, if you know what I'm talking about. The Bay Bridge, I think it's called. Oh, I can show things. Sure, I can, of course. Somebody said, can we see your flowers that you planted? When I'm done, I'll show you. I'll take you on a walking tour of my gardens. Sydney Harbor, the Sydney Harbor Bridge. Yeah, she went up on that. And then she went to some park, and she thought they were birds, but they were maybe fruit bats, big ones, big bats hanging in the trees. Oh, my God. And also, Jay's Mix, I got to show him some of my photography. And just in case you people don't know, this is me and my sweetie. But that's probably 10 years ago or so. That's me and my sweetie in Disney World, Florida. So, yeah, my Mick O'Rourke, if you look at him on IMDb, you'll see he looks kind of like Crocodile Dundee. But yeah, he was Crocodile Dundee's stunt double in New York. I don't know how he was in the Outback, but in New York he had a stunt double. So at 7:59, we got 1 minute to go. Any questions? I married up. I have size 15 shoes. She married up. And I could bounce a basketball and catch it. And catch it. I have monster hands. Oh, boy. I'll tell you that story. I'm walking into an elevator. There's two women inside, and then I'll shut it down. There's two women inside. Never seen them before. One woman has big blonde hair and big gold jewelry, and she says to her friend, gold jewelry means something. And I said, oh, really? I said, I put my foot next to hers. It's a 15. I said, check that out. That means something. She goes, yeah, but do you have big hands? And I went like that. And my hand is huge. And she goes, oh, my God. Oh, my God. So much fun. Well, that was 2 hours. It was fun. We're canceling Sunday. Last chance. 58 to join the giveaway. Last chance. And big shoes and big gloves. And a hard time finding things. I have to buy my shoes from New Balance directly. My sweetie's doing fine. She had a hip replacement. It's like nothing ever have. She's done. Everything's good. So that was probably about 2 months ago. She's 100%. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. I'm canceling Sunday because it's Mother's Day. I forgot all about it. I'll be back next week and I'll have some others. I wish I could tell you the good ones. I can't tell you the good ones. So, okay, man. Signing off, Grandpa. You all have a nice day. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you very much. Take care now.